Good morning, everyone. It is Mrs. Bendorf with your daily bookish brain break. Now, I don't know about you, but I am getting 100% done with all these cloudy days. It seems like every day lately has been just a uniform gray color. And while I get it, we need rain, it would be kind of nice to see that big fireball in the sky every now and then. You know what I'm saying? But it also got me to thinking. You can tell a lot about the weather by the clouds that you see in the sky, but I really don't know the differences between the different types of clouds. So when I was researching what book to do today, I came across this. Now, this is part of a series called Belle the Weather Girl, but it's called Weather Clues in the Sky Clouds. And it's a really cool way to get started looking at clouds in a slightly different way as sort of weather forecasters or meteorologists of things that might happen through your day. So this is Belle the Weather Girl, Weather Clues in the Sky, Clouds by Belinda Jensen. Illustrations by Renee Carilla. Published, by Millprint Press and available on Epic. Chapter 1, The Soccer Tournament. Belle wiped her forehead. It's so hot. I hope we make it through our final game. Her cousin, Dylan, looked up. The sun is better than those clouds. They could mean a storm, then no more soccer. That would stink, Cody said. Just like last tournament. First clouds, then thunder, then we all got sent home. Those aren't storm clouds, guys, Belle said. Here, I'll show you. Weather isn't so mysterious once you understand it. She led the boys over to where Lily was drawing with sidewalk chalk. What's up? Lily asked. We're afraid we'll be rained out, Cody said. But Belle the Weather Girl is going to explain why not. Now, this is one of those fictional nonfiction books that we've been reading. A fictional story mixed in with lots of different facts. And in this case, some of the facts are printed in fluffy little clouds. Sometimes clouds are made by airplanes. These long, thin clouds are called contrails. Chapter 2, Cloud Creation. Yeah, where do clouds come from? When the air near Earth heats up, it rises, Belle said. It carries moisture from lakes, rivers, and oceans. Dylan laughed. Maybe moisture from our sweaty jerseys, too. That's a little gross. This is the water cycle. The air cools as it rises, Belle said. Drops of water form around pieces of dust. If the air rises high enough, ice crystals form. Those drops of water or ice crystals turn into clouds. Do you see why we call it the water cycle? Cycle reminds me of the word circle, and that's a really good description of the shape. We have rising moisture, which forms into water and ice crystals, and then falls down as rain, only to start over again. Recycling at its best. Clouds all start the same way, but they don't end up looking the same, Belle said. Dylan pointed at the sky. Yeah, there's a dolphin, and that one's an eagle. Oh, cloud pictures. Belle laughed. I mean that different kinds of clouds look different. Some form high up, and some hang down low. Some are puffy, and some are flat. Those are all weather clues. Chapter 3, Kinds of Clouds. Belle picked up some chalk. See how today's clouds are thin and wispy and up really high? They're called cirrus clouds. What clues do cirrus clouds give? Asked Dylan. Do they say if we're going to win the tournament? Clouds can't tell us that, Belle said, but they do say good weather for today. Cirrus clouds form up where the air is very cold. They're made of ice crystals. Lily drew puffy white clouds on the sidewalk. So, what about when the clouds look like big cotton balls? She asked. Or turtles. Cody added a head and feet to one of Lily's clouds. Cumulus clouds are flatter on the bottom and puffy on top. Those are cumulus clouds, Belle said. If they're not very tall, it usually means nice weather. These are the types of clouds we usually think about when we're drawing pictures of clouds. But sometimes cumulus clouds grow super tall. They turn into dark cumulonimbus clouds, Belle added. Dylan colored Lily's clouds so they were gray and towering. Are they monster clouds like this? They mean thunderstorms, right? I hate storms. Cumulonimbus clouds are dark gray because they hold so much water. Belle nodded. Cody raised his hands like claws. Grrr! Watch out for the cumulonimbus. Sometimes the sky looks like a gray blanket, Cody said. What clouds are those? Those are like the clouds that I'm seeing over my house today. Low, flat clouds are called stratus clouds, Belle said. Stratus clouds form when wet air rises slowly. They can bring light rain or snow. When a cloud is so low it touches the ground, it's called fog. So when you walk in the fog, you're walking through a cloud. Chapter 4, Game Time. Hey, Crickets team, called Coach. Time to huddle up. Game time and no storm. You were right, Belle, said Dylan. Weather isn't such a mystery when you read the cloud clues. You've got it, Belle said. So stay tuned for tomorrow, because every day is another weather day. But for now, go Crickets! You can even make your own cloud at home if you have an adult and a couple of these different items. Clean jar, grown up to light and hold matches, and a gallon-sized zip-top bag filled with ice. Go ahead and pause the video right now if you want to make the cloud, and if you do, of course, I want to see. Now, because this is a fictional nonfiction book, we've got lots of additional resources and little things to help make understanding the information we just read easier, like a glossary, a personal dictionary that talks about different words and terms that we just read about. Some more reading if you're curious to know a little bit more about clouds and the weather, and some super awesome websites that you can use. A few of these will also be posted on the school library's blog. And of course, an index. If you're looking for something specific in a book, the index will tell you what page it's on. Thank you so much for joining me today for our Bookish Brain Break, and I hope you learned a little bit more about how to read the clouds to tell you what the weather's gonna do. Have a great day, and I'll see you again for our next Bookish Brain Break.